You are the project manager for a large infrastructure project. Due to lack of specialized resources within your team, you have decided to outsource a portion of your work. Given budgetary constraints, you have invited two potential vendors for negotiation. Which of the following negotiation technique would be most appropriate and effective? So it's a outsource or procurement question, focusing on negotiation and focusing and giving a hint that you want to get a cost effective solution because there are budgetary limits. Let's look at the options available. Inform the vendors about the proposal you have received and disclose the lowest price to influence them to reduce their price. Now, this is a one particular negotiation technique where we are sharing some information which may not be very reliable, may not be showing the exact detail of the proposals, but trying to influence people to quote less by telling, there are cheaper options available. It doesn't look very ethical. I'm sure many of you must have faced this situation in your day-to-day project management, but this negotiation technique is a little bit risky and not fitting well in the PMP or a PMI values when we look at a project management. Let's see if we have a better option, else we will look at whatever is available. But yeah, it's a negotiation technique which is quite prevailing in the industry. Option B, discuss the detailed requirement and success criteria with the vendors, then ask for their best offer. This looks like by the book. Yeah, I should explain what I need and then ask for what best they can do. Yeah, best option out of these two, B is looking great. Let's look at other option. Option C, highlight the potential long-term relationship benefits with the company, suggest that they view this work as an investment opportunity. I'm sure you must have heard of this statement from various prospective clients, and you might have given this statement to many of your vendors. Maybe a good idea, but not directly focusing on the current work at hand. Yes, you are showing some hope and trying to build a long term relationship. But as a vendor, they also know that yes, future relationship will be based on what we deliver actually. So we better focus on the current work, but yes, we can focus on some futuristic investment. But in front of B, this is not looking that great. A potential statement you make in front of your vendors, but B looks better than C. Option D, emphasize the plethora of vendors available in the market to pressurize them into a low cost agreement, more or less matching with option A. We are saying, there are so many vendors available and we want you to quote less. Now, vendor also understand when there are so many vendors available, why are you talking to us? So let's focus on the matter at hand and not go here and there and try to influence people based on other factors. We can focus on what is our requirement, what you can do best, because we are also looking for competitive price, but we want to be open about our requirements. And again, you have a two vendors, you are not just dependent on one. So looking at these four options, the option B looks great because it's quite transparent, trust building, and clear approach. And we also need to understand whoever vendor gets selected, this person will also become a stakeholder for future. So this relationship is not over just by signing the contract. The contract is a first step. So I need to manage a healthy, trust-based relationship with my vendor, because if the vendors are not supporting me in future, then my whole project can get derailed. So I need to also invest in the relationship, and that's why option B looks great. Now, where it maps to our PMP exam content outline, it is definitely mapping to a main task 8, which is focusing on negotiate project agreements. This task basically focuses on applying various negotiation techniques and focusing on openness, trustworthy, and win-win kind of negotiation process. So task 8. It also focuses on task 9 because collaborate with the stakeholders. This guy, once selected, will definitely become a stakeholder. So we should start with a good relationship. Overall, the type of topics covered here, it focuses on ethics and values. Yeah, PMI ethics of not sharing information which is not expected to share and not try to influence people by using some tricky practices. Future stakeholder collaboration and applying negotiation techniques. Negotiation technique is the main focus area here, which is built on win-win, which is built on trust and openness. So these are the three kind of topics which get touched upon in this particular question.